With her DIY pineapple lampshade is Maria. You're just a
ray of sunshine.
just a ray of
Oh, well,
sunshine. I
thank
was going to
you.
say something pineapple
I'm
related.
here to brighten your day.
You're going to brighten our day. Hey, before we get started though, this brightens my day because you know it's
Yes, me
about
too.
renovation. It's
Oh,
about
yeah,
things getting
exciting.
done. So before we get to her DIY, let's check out the side yard. We're only 2 days away from revealing this. So this is what they're doing out
They're
there. It's
hard at work.
fantastic. There's a lot of clearing of the grounds that went in. Now
Look,
they're
they're putting on
installing
the
floor.
base.
The pavers are going down. I cannot wait for it to be finished. This is the hardscape.
Oh.
That's going in, and then we're going to start adding plants.
Well, right now it looks like a little dance floor, so we can have a dance party
I know, right?
tonight before they actually finish it if you want.
Can't wait for it to be
That's
finished.
right. What is going to be, you have to tune in on Wednesday because
Yeah.
Wednesday you're going to see just how much our yard has changed. And it is quite a bit, by the way.
All right, so let's talk about these, Marie. They're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's so much fun. You know I love pineapples. I think I use
love
any excuse to incorporate pineapples. They're such a happy fruit.
They really are.
They are.
yes,
And you know
they come from a
Paige
happy
and everybody.
place, too.
Yes, they do. Hawaii.
Yeah.
And so Paige did a beautiful DIY this for the dollar store
That's
challenge.
right.
Oh,
And she
yeah.
used utensils, which I thought was such a cool idea. So I grabbed myself some plastic spoons to do a dollar store challenge myself.
Your own dollar
And
store
my-
challenge
my
yourself,
own.
did you
I was
not?
a little jealous, a little jealous.
I always love
So
that.
yeah, I wanted to do that, and because I thought it was such a great idea to challenge yourself with really inexpensive things that are everyday items
Exactly.
and make art out of them. So that's really was the inspiration for that.
Okay, well, what are the materials other than
Some
a dollar?
Some spoonage here. We have some spoons and $1. And then this is just a small lamp. This part does not come with the lamp. This is separate. These are little chandelier shades because what you're looking for, and I'm going to go into that more, is the little clip that's on the inside of the shade. And then we have our little light bulb, and then some just spray paint, some foam sheets, and you can. I use an X-Acto knife to cut the bottle, but you could use scissors and things like that too, but something
Sure.
to cut.
Okay.
As well.
So how do we get started?
So I have here my soda bottle. This is 2-liter soda bottle. And what I did was just cut the bottom. So that's where the X-Acto knife and the scissors come into play. A little bit of both just to cut the bottom. And then I cut the top off too. This was the, where the little, like.
The thing goes, yeah.
The thing. I could not think of what the thing was.
The
top.
The top.
The top of the bottle.
What exactly is that?
And then you have your spoon.
thing
So
opposite of the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
exactly. I spray painted them. The spout. Thank
Maybe.
you.
Is it? I don't even
Sure.
know.
Wow.
What to spell.
So I spray painted all of the spoons. I laid them out and sprayed them, and then you just cut them to create these little guys here. And I just used some wire cutters to cut them, just like so, like there.
You could have used the plastic knife that came with it.
Probably
To cut
not
No?
so much.
No?
So, but I used, I used spray paint to do this because I found that it was easier to cover all areas. That you could use like a craft paint, but then you have to do multiple layers
Right.
of it.
So spray
And
paint
Spray
is
paint
best.
before.
I did. You could spray paint after. You could also use yellow spoons if you
Oh.
wanted to.
But they're probably more expensive.
They are. This is a lot. We're going for our $1 here.
Right,
And
exactly.
so what I did was I put a little bit of the hot glue on here. And what you want to do, because you are putting it onto plastic, you don't want to put it
Yeah.
on right away, especially if you have a really industrial
Yeah.
strength hot glue gun. You want to give it like a minute. I'm going to shake it for a sec. And then once it's kind of cooled down a little bit, then you can start doing your
To layer it on top.
layering.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a specific way to layer?
Yes, there is. So
Oh.
you can see how I have put this on the bottom where they've kind of curved in a little at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then when you go to do your second layer, instead of gluing all of them, you just need to do your first layer onto the bottle. Your second layer, you can actually put this on the spoon.
Oh.
Now, would
'Cause
you
it
paint?
And you do the overlapping. So like that, and then you go in between
Oh,
to
how
cover up the
fun.
gaps. Exactly.
Would you? I noticed you painted the spoons before you did it. Could you paint the spoons? Put them on and then paint?
Yes, you could.
did?
You could. I was a little scared to do that because I really just wanted to get every nook and cranny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So
Then you gotta
but
put
you
the-
could.
yeah.
You definitely could.
Okay.
And that's how you get started. And you just continue to go all the way up to the top. Like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now, what did you make the
What's that called?
The
What
thing.
is that? So
spouter
for the leaves.
topper thing.
Oh, so for
The
the leaves.
stem and the leaves.
I will show you a trick for the leaves. So in order to get this on in a really easy way, I'm actually going to put it on the lamp first so it doesn't like wobble all over the
Okay.
table. So this is where the little chandelier lamp shade comes into play. So I cut it off, leaving the fabric on, because then you can just put this on with a little finagling.
Oh boy, it made me nervous like it was going to break.
So there we go. So right
Look
on
at
there,
that.
and it just goes
Were
on
you
like
scared
that.
when you did that the first
a
time
little
that it was
bit.
gonna pop off?
Always scared. And so, and then so for this, what I did was I used and see there we go. So what I did was I used some of these foam, crafting foam that we use a lot in the show. I use these for crafts all the time. And then what I did was, this is great. I learned this at, you know when Ken and I went to the Pinners Conference?
Yeah.
What you do is you actually do the
With a straight
flat iron, and this heats it up, and then you shape it.
And it doesn't
like
melt
that. It doesn't, so it actually helps you just do that.
Oh,
and it will keep a cool shape.
And it will stay like
And
that.
it will stay like that. You can see I have on my
Look
bead
how it
there.
is over the. On
And-
the
that's so cool.
finished
And
product,
so
how
then
it,
do the
so
bottom.
it stands up like that on its own.
Exactly.
doesn't
So you do this, so it's curved a little bit, and then you use a hot glue gun to put on
Oh,
here. So then this
Maria.
was the bottom that I did right there, and I just did the same thing.
Put that,
That
on
is
top.
really
just to curl
beautiful.
it.
Well, we have it lit up here, but I'd love to show everyone the shot of this at night. This would be a
Yeah.
perfect
Beautiful at
night
night.
light for
Yeah.
Alexandra's
It would be
bedroom.
so cute.
How cute is that?
Oh,